Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hello, hello. This video will talk about Philippine travel updates for the month of December. So it's actually like 5 changes for the month of December. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. So these are 5 changes that are happening for Philippine inbound and outbound travel for the month of December. I'm going to start with, you already know about this, new health declaration travel form for inbound passengers. So if you are arriving in the Philippines, you're coming from abroad, you need to know that One Health Pass has been replaced, no? Passengers using the old website onehealthpass.com.ph will be redirected to the new e-travel domain. So gone with the old, no, in with the new. That's e-travel, guys. This is the new electronic travel declaration system for arriving passengers in the Philippines, both Filipinos and foreigners. So what you need to know about e-travel, you can access it through etravel.gov.ph. Again, this is the only official government website. If you actually go to Google and type e-travel, minsan what comes out is a travel agency. But no, just go to the official site, etravel.gov.ph. You'll know it's official because it has government domain.gov.ph. If the website you're trying to register in asks for credit card, that's a scam website. Please, you're in the wrong website. Go to this one, etravel.gov.ph. More about e-travel, guys. If you register, upon successful registration, you will be issued a QR code. So what looks like this, if you're fully vaccinated, a green QR code, and if you're unvaccinated, a red QR code. E-travel, you can register within 3 days prior to arrival in the Philippines. Okay, within 3 days. So you can do it on the day before your flight, or 2 days before, or 3 days before. Okay, even you can do it at the airport if you like. However, you are highly encouraged to do it before you are at the airport, no? You do it at home, at the comfort of your home. Second change, guys, is that travelers will no longer be required to fill out the paper arrival card. You guys remember this arrival card? No? A Bureau of Immigration issued a press release today that says e-travel system seen to ease arrival formalities. Kasi you no longer need to fill out this paper form because Bureau of Immigration has already integrated with e-travel. You guys remember, foreign passport holders during flight, like 2 hours before landing, airline crew or cabin crew would hand out paper forms, arrival card. Nah, that's the past. You no longer need to fill it out. Instead, starting December 5 today, the Bureau of Immigration will no longer require you to submit the paper-based arrival card. Instead, you just show the e-travel card. So, guys, when you go through immigration, prepare your e-travel QR code. You have to present it, especially if you're a foreigner. And be reminded that a printed or a screenshot copy of your e-travel code, they're both accepted. Although, if it's printed, make sure that it's clear. And if it's screenshot, make sure that your phone is on its highest brightness so that it's easier to scan. Now, the Bureau of Customs has also integrated with e-travel. So it's instead of having to fill out several forms for different agencies, all will be consolidated into one platform. And speaking of Bureau of Customs, if you guys have something to declare, for example, you're bringing in more than 10,000 US dollars, or you're carrying with you human remains, you have jewelries, precious gems, gold, you may have to declare it at customs desk, which is, at the airport arrival. However, if you are arriving in EF Terminal 1, you can conveniently declare. So this is not new. Like, this was launched last August 16 of this year. not old, not new. So, if you guys are arriving in NAIA Terminal 1, you can also declare conveniently online. So this is through electronic customs baggage and currency declaration form, or I declare. I'ma show you the website, but will not register, huh? I just want to show it to you. So this is what the site looks like. And you just click proceed to I declare. Okay, so it's either arrival or departure, although customs departure is not really strict. You only have to fill it out if you really have something to declare, but wala naman, it's optional. If you're arriving in the Philippines, you can only use it in NAIA Terminal 1, no? This ECBD can only be used in NAIA Terminal 1. Other terminals of NAIA doesn't use this I declare yet. If you're, like, example, flying with Scoot, Korean Air, some of these airlines arrive in Terminal 1, no? You can use the online declaration form. Upon successful registration, you will be issued a QR code. It will show green if you have nothing to declare, red if you have goods to declare. The main question, Jennifer, is this I declare mandatory? No. Okay, this I declare is not mandatory, guys. I'm telling you, if you have nothing to declare, don't worry about this. But if you have something to declare and you have missed to comply or register to this, according to the Bureau of Customs, in case you were not able to accomplish the ECBD prior to arrival, please proceed to the customs desk in the arrival area. Our customs officers will gladly assist you in accomplishing the paper or electronic form. So, for you who are saying, oh, another form, oh, this is too much hassle, then don't worry about this ECBDF. Again, it's only used in NAIA Terminal 1, and even if you're arriving in Terminal 1, you can still do the paper form or go to the customs desk. So, wag kayong masyadong mag-worry dito sa ECBDF. Our next change is change in PAL Manila NAIA terminals. So guys, if you're flying with PAL, listen up. Starting December 1, US, Guam, and Doha flights will use NAIA Terminal 1 instead of Terminal 2. So this is in line with, because of the Christmas season, peak travel season, they're trying to organize the airport so they can handle the traffic. So instead of Terminal 1, Terminal 2 na po kayo. US, yan, Qatar, Canada, Saudi Arabia. So guys, if you have, let's say, a connecting domestic flight with PAL, you'll need to transfer to Terminal 2 because all Philippine Airlines domestic flights operate in Terminal 2. So for example, you're coming from Los Angeles and your final destination is, let's say, Davao. You're flying with PAL. So from your international flight, arrival Terminal 1, but your domestic flight is in Terminal 2. So make sure that you guys give ample time. Although there is shuttle bus operated 24/7 available, still, no, it's much better, guys, you give ample time so that you don't miss your domestic flight. I would say from international to domestic, 2 hours time, no, apart, like layover 2 hours. I think that's like good enough time for you to relax and not rush. Now, if your international and domestic flight are so close together and you have to transfer terminal, you can call PAL to book you in the next available flight. Now, for those who landed recently, please share your experience. How was your experience transferring between Terminal 1 and Terminal 2? Recently, I traveled last November 24 and I had to change from Terminal 2 to Terminal 1, but I was flying with different airlines. I had to wait for the airport shuttle bus siguro mga 20 minutes. Oo, so yeah, talagang give ample time. 2 hours I think is good. Tsaka use of online check-in. It will save you lots of time instead of lining up. Yeah. Our last change for December is NAIA's entrance X-ray machine removed. Wala nang X-ray, no. There's still an X-ray. Pero, you remember the X-ray machines at the entrance of NAIA Terminal 1? Well, they were removed last December 1 to give more room for departing passengers, as well as you lessen your stress. Oh my God, I was there again last November 24 in Terminal 1, and we had to do 2 X-rays. First one is the entrance, this one. And it's such a hassle because you had to lift your check-in luggage, which can be very heavy, no? So, mas mabuti, good riddance, they removed that scan, X-ray. And remember guys that only passengers with booked flights can enter the terminal. So, you say your goodbyes here. So with that, security officials will deploy more uniformed armed personnel as well as K9 teams. And lastly guys, if you're traveling, especially this December and even January, there is a rise in passengers, guys. Busy airports all over the world. So be early. If you're traveling international, 3 to 4 hours, or check in online talaga. When I flew last month, the line was very long for my Korean Air flight Manila to Seoul. But guess what I did? I checked in online and I was able to select my seats and then cut in the line diretso sa bag drop. Yeah, it saved me a lot of time. Like, I was one of the first few passengers at the gate. So yeah, make use of technology. So this is a summary for your inbound travel requirements, guys. Get ready. If you're a Filipino and you're fully vaccinated, dalhin nyo lang yung vaccination card ninyo and then register to e-travel. Prepare your e-travel QR code. Pwede printed, pwede nasa cellphone screenshot. Yung vaccination card, pwede din printed, pwedeng nasa cellphone. While for unvaccinated na mga Pinoy, negative test result kailangan pa rin, guys. Kung wala kayong negative test result, itetest kayo sa airport. Pag mag-positive kayo, bagsak kayo sa quarantine hotel. Kaya mas maganda magpa-test na kayo sa abroad pa lang. And then mag-register sa e-travel. For balikbayans, former Filipinos, spouse, and children traveling together, prepare your vaccination card or certificate, your e-travel QR code. And if you want to make sure that you can avail that balikbayan privilege, if you want to be exempted from the return ticket or onward ticket requirement, if you want to stay here in the Philippines for a year without a visa, and you want to make sure that you get that balikbayan stamp, I would suggest if you are a former Filipino, bring your old Filipino passport or birth certificate. If you're a foreign spouse, marriage certificate. If you're the child, a birth certificate. They don't always ask, but it's good to have it on hand just in case they ask it. Sometimes the airline asks too. Next is for unvaccinated balikbayans, negative test result, and then e-travel QR code. For fully vaccinated foreign tourists, your vaccination card or certificate, e-travel QR code, your return ticket or your onward ticket. This is not always asked, but it's actually one of the requirements for your entry. Because initially, normally, if you're entering the Philippines visa-free, you can only stay for 30 days. However, if you want to extend or if you want to stay longer, you can extend upon arrival at the Bureau of Immigration site. You can also ask the immigration officer if they offer it at the counter. But you can do it at the airport or any immigration office, which is located in the Philippines, anywhere. It's like in every major city, there is an immigration office. And then, passport should be more than 6 months valid, of course. For unvaccinated foreign tourists, you're welcome to enter without quarantine. You just need to show your e-travel QR code, your negative test result. If it's RT-PCR, it should be within 48 hours, taken within 48 hours before departure, or if it's an antigen test, it should be taken within 24 hours before departure. And then a return ticket or an onward ticket, and then lastly, your passport must be more than 6 months valid. So that is all about the updates or the changes for December. In summary, first, e-travel, register if you're coming to the country. Second is arrival cards, the physical paper cards, they're gone. Now e-travel is the new normal. Next is Philippine Airlines change in terminal assignment for US, Canada, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Guys, you're landing in Terminal 1. And then, what's next? The X-ray machines at the entrance of the Terminal 1, they are removed. So less stress if you're traveling. And I think that's it. God bless you all, guys. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please leave a like on the video. Care to share your experience in the comment section. I'm sorry if I haven't been uploading for the past few days. Sore throat, guys. Anyways, I'll see you with another travel update. I may make an e-travel step-by-step guide. Let's see if my throat cooperates. God bless you all, guys, and stay safe, safe travels.